Check this out, guys. There it is. The 22mm EF-M. It's an f2 lens. And the smallest lens for the EF-M system. Check this out, this lens, how small it is. Now this is like one of those completely useless buying scenarios, because I mean, it's a dead system. Canon has discontinued the EF-M, but you know, I just had to have it. It's not like I'm going to be using the EOS M as a vlogging camera, but we just have to try, you know. Yeah, for that I've got my iPhone and I have the Olympus EM1 Mark II. Ah, backlit. Yeah. Let's put this on a selfie stick and see. It's a 22mm lens, so it'll be like 35.2, say 35mm equip. So a little bit too long for a selfie lens, but let's try. Right. We don't have any stabilization, so I guess, you know, this is where we're staying. On this side we have the Canon EOS M with the 22mm Pancake lens. And here is my iPhone. All right, so what is this? Is this just gas? Yes, it is 100%. Let's try to move a little bit, see if there is, like, if the picture is usable at all. Right, yeah, this is just gear acquisition syndrome, nothing more. I just wanted this lens. This camera is completely irrelevant now. You know, it's old. As a photo camera, you know, you can use it. It basically becomes like a point and shoot with that lens there, right? The EF-M system was never intended by Canon to be a professional camera system. So what we've got here is basically, you know, amateur lenses, or, you know, interested amateurs, right? I recently purchased a Canon EOS R, which is also an aging camera by now. Normally I have the Canon EOS M set up with an external monitor with the zoom lens on it, and I kind of use it as something in between the detail shots and the establishing shots. Here it is on the tripod with external battery, monitor and a Rode Video Micro. Don't buy that microphone for this camera, by the way. The iPhone video looks kind of over sharpened and comes off cheap. Maybe because I'm using the selfie cam. The EOS M is a bit soft since the autofocus is hunting a bit, but man, when it locks in, the image and colors are gorgeous. All right, let's try this backlit scenario. Is this even possible? Yeah, the 22mm f2 is ranked like the second best lens for this, or the EF-M mount. That's according to ChatGPT, so it may have been just lying straight to my face. Apparently the best lens is the 35mm, which is equivalent to a portrait lens, right? So the reason why I purchased the EOS M in the first place was, you know, you were supposed to be able to capture raw video with it, and like what, something just below 4K, which is in many ways a lie. I mean, it's true and it works, pushes you into a really horrible workflow, and that's probably, the whole thing is probably irrelevant by now. But what none of the lying reviewers told us when they reviewed the EOS camera and praised Magic Lantern is the simple fact that when you film in RAW, the camera shuts down after just a few seconds. So you get a couple of seconds of raw video, but like for me shooting, you know, woodworking videos, I need a lot of time. You know, sometimes like 15 minutes to half an hour of recording time. So it goes to show you that, you know, reviews can't always be trusted, or at least a lot of reviewers seem to leave out information, you know, that is quite essential for many use cases, right? What I'll do, I'll maybe take a little bit of video and I'll shoot some pictures with this lens, and let's see. It's probably a short video, this one. I
shot some macro style photos as well. The 22mm has a closest focus distance of 15 centimeters, which is basically macro territory. Honestly, I'm kind of blown away by the EOS M's image. Maybe it's not so irrelevant after all. I might end up using it as a talking head cam. If you can grab one for cheap, it's a fun little toy. Amazing colors, really nice picture, and you can mess around with magic lantern if you like, or just enjoy a solid 1080p. That being said, no flippy screen, no viewfinder, and you need a stabilized lens. That definitely limits its use case. And once you rig it up with an external battery, monitors and all that stuff, at that point, you know, there has to be better options for the money. But still, for the color and that look, man, it's fun times. Alright guys, that's it for today. Please remember to do the usual YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.